Hi, friends. Hope you had a great weekend. Welcome to a week that's all about fish. So, you have three activities to do this week. One of them is optional, but I hope that some of you will be able to get to it. But for your first activity, you are going to be comparing and contrasting fish to humans. So, you're going to read this booklet that gives you all kind of information about fish, talks about different types of fish, talks about how they swim, how they breathe, what it means to be in cold water. You are going to take what you learn from that and you're going to fill out a recording sheet that compares fish and humans. Remember, when you click on this sheet, you're not going to be able to type on it. You have to go to File, Make a Copy, save it with your name, and then share it with me. In its learning, there's a video right here that shows you how to do that. So anytime you get to a Google Doc and you can't type on it, I think you probably just need to make a copy. So on this sheet, you're going to talk about where they live. You're comparing fish to humans. So where they live, three things that fish eat, three things that people eat. How do they move in the water? How do people move around on land? Body coverings, how we each breathe, and about our body temperature. After you're finished with that, I'll be able to see your work. And your second activity is something called active questions. And that's pretty much when you are coming up with questions that one thing would ask another thing. So you're actually going to share your answers with me on a Google form. So if you click on that, you're going to have to think really creatively. So try to come up with as many answers as you can for each question. Some of them you might be able to come up with a lot more than others, and that's okay. If you're not sure about one of these animals and you need some more information in order to come up with your questions, you can hop on Mayan or Epic or go to one of the media and research tools in ClassLink. You guys are really, really good at using your resources. So now might be the time that you need some of those. So first, you're going to make a list of questions that a fish might ask a human. So think about that. Kind of makes me think about the movie Finding Nemo, right? So some questions that a fish would ask a human, some questions that a shark might ask a coral reef. So think about how those might be connected. And if you're not sure, hop on some of your research tools. And then finally, a list of questions that an anglerfish might ask a clownfish. So a clownfish is actually just like Nemo. An anglerfish looks really, really strange. Let me find a picture of an anglerfish for you guys to see. Those guys are super creepy. We don't have to look at them for very long, but they live way down deep in the water where there's no sunlight. Versus a clownfish lives in the coral reefs and is, I think, really friendly looking. Orange and white stripes, just like Nemo. So after you finish that, you'll submit and I'll be able to see all of your awesome thinking. And then finally, your creative activity, and remember this one's optional, so if you run out of time, it's okay, don't have to do it. But on a piece of paper, you're going to draw what you think these are made up animals, might look like. And you can share your drawings at our morning meetings. So what do you think a birdfish might look like? A horsefish, tigerfish, a sheepfish, a rabbitfish, or an elephantfish? So I would love to see some of your creative responses. As always, we'll have our morning meeting at 10 o'clock every morning. I can't wait to see you guys there, and I can't wait to see all of your awesome work when you learn all about fish.